Today's our topic is pair of linear equations. In pair of linear equations, we are going to see how to solve word problems. This is where student will get confused while they are solving problems. Let us see how different type of questions will be asked and how to solve those questions in detail. Yes, children, this is your worksheet which is given to you. First, how to solve question. When we see any question, first we will not understand anything. Okay, in that case, you have to divide that question into that paragraph will be there. A question paragraph will be there. That paragraph you have to divide into sentences. Okay, to divide into sentences easily is you have to identify where the full stop and comma is. So if you find full stops, then there is a certain data given. That data you have to write in given. Okay. See here your worksheet, it is clearly given. Read the problem carefully and note what is given and what required. If it is not clear in first time, read it again. So what you have to do, even if you read 2 times also, if you are not unable to understand, then you are reading whole paragraph at a time. You should not read whole paragraph at a time. You have to divide into sentences. Okay. Then denote unknown variables as x and y. Okay. So whatever given, let the 2-number digit be, he will say. So the two-digit number is in xy form, right? So for unit place digit will take as x or y, and tens place digit will take as x or y. So this is our assumption. Then translate the problem to the language of mathematics. If we say sum of digits is 10, then what we have to write, x plus y is equals to 10. Okay. Form the linear equation in 2 variable using the condition given in the problem. So by using those conditions which are given in the question, we have to form 2 pair of linear equations. Okay. So you can solve in any method, whichever method it is easy to you, that method you can use and you can solve. But here in our worksheet, that cross multiplication method also you have mentioned, it is not there this year. You need not to use it. You can choose either substitution method or elimination method. In these 2 methods you can solve. So what are the different types of problems you are going to see, we'll see here now. First, in my last class I already discussed this type of question, like is boat which is in streams. Okay, boat speed and stream speed we found in our last class. So if you know formula, distance is equals to speed into time, you can convert in other 2 formulas, like speed is equals to distance by time, or time is equals to distance by speed. By these 3 formulas you can find. Okay, what is the question, based on the question you can use any one of the formula in this, right? So we'll see next type. Already we discussed in last class, if the speed of stream is y, then total speed of boat in downstream how much is x plus y kilometer per hour, in upstream x minus y kilometer per hour. Why we have to add, why we have to subtract is, when you cycle, you know cycling, no? When you are cycling, if you cycle on down area, okay, without pedaling also you will go faster. Even if you don't cycle, you will go faster. But in uphill area, if you are cycling also, if you are cycling fastly also, you will go little slower, because that slope stops you going speedily. Okay. In same way, in streams, when you are going downstream, that river speed or water speed will take you more forward. Then this stream speed also will be added to the boat. Similarly, when you are going upstream, means boat is climbing in water. At that time, water speed, it will reduce boat speed. That's why we have to subtract that stream when it is going upstream, when boat is going in upstream. Okay, next a few different types of cases are given here. We need to remember the angle sum property of triangle and quadrilateral. What are the angle sum properties? Sum of angles in a triangle how much is 180 degree. What about in quadrilateral? In quadrilateral sum of the angles is 360 degree. In triangle that is 180 degree. Now cyclic quadrilateral properties and parallelogram. What is parallelogram properties? Because sum of adjacent angles of a parallelogram is 180 degree. Okay. Now cyclic quadrilateral. What is a cyclic quadrilateral? A quadrilateral, if a quadrilateral lies inside circle and if all its vertices lies on circumference of a circle, then it is called as cyclic quadrilateral. In cyclic quadrilateral, sum of angles is 180 degree. Okay, these cases you have to be very careful, right? Let us see next one. Just now I told a two-digit number. A two-digit number, if it is in xy, so how it will be? Xy, y is in unit place, right? And x is in tens place. If you take 24, 4 is in unit place and 2 is in tens place. Okay, 2 into 10 plus 4, that is 24. If xy is a two-digit number, then we can write 10x plus y. Sometimes in some questions he will say if the numbers are reversed. If the numbers are reversed, what happens? Xy becomes yx. Then 10y plus x. We have to change 10x plus y into 10y plus x. Okay. What about a three-digit number? In which form it will be? XYZ means after tens place, hundreds place. That is 100x plus 10y plus z, or you can write in 100z plus 10y plus x also. But what you are assuming, you should be very careful, right? So we'll see next problem. See, questions based on time and work. These are very important, and student tends to get confused here, because here any work done you have to take as whole, that is one. If a person is completing his work, that we should consider as whole work, that is one. Yeah, let us take me. I can complete a work in 5 days. I can complete a work in 5 days. Means in 5 days I will complete my work. It completes. When work completes, you should consider that unit. That is 5 by 5. In 1 day, how much work I can done is 1 by 5. Okay. In 2 days, 2 by 5. In 3 days, 3 by 5. 4 days, 4 by 5. 5th day I will complete. So 5 by 5. Okay, if I can complete a work in 10 days, how much work I can complete in 3 days is 3 into 1 by 10. So 1 day work we have to consider. And same questions you can questions can be asked on pipe also. A tap can complete filling tank in 5 hours, it says. It means it can complete in 1 hour. 1 hour we have to take. In 1 hour it can complete 1 by 5th part of it. So these are the small things you have to remember. Okay, so let us see these age problems. Age problems are very important, definite questions you will ask. And whenever you are assuming, you always assume their age in present age only. Okay, father and son are there. Assume their ages, present ages as x and y, not future ages or past ages. If you take present, and most of the questions will be asked, he will ask question on present age only. Okay, so read question carefully and assume their ages as present ages, that is x and y are present ages. Okay, now if ago, 5 years ago means it is past, so you have to subtract. 5 years hence, sometimes he will say 5 years hence, so you have to, hence is future word which says about future. So x plus 5. When you are talking about future, you have to add that certain given age to the variable. when he is talking about past, you have to subtract that age. Okay, these two things you should be very careful of. Next, fraction. Any fraction which is given, you have to assume as x by y. Okay, so assume as x by y, any fraction x by y, and apply remaining condition. Sometimes he will say given there is a fraction, if I add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, the fraction becomes 2 by 3. Then what I said, 1 you have to add to the numerator. What is your numerator? X. So x plus 1 by subtract 1 from denominator, that is y minus 1, that equals to 2 by 3. This is how we have to form equations. Okay, forming equations is very important. Once again I am saying, you have to divide your paragraph into sentences, then you can write equations clearly. Mixing problems I will explain you one question. For now you leave with that topic. You will not understand by telling like this. I will explain one question clearly. Commercial mathematics, this is important. You know all these formulas you have learned already. Selling price or market price equals to cost price plus profit. Okay, so we have formulas for simple interest also, that is PTR by 100. Okay, so you can assume cost price or profit x or y, then you will get a linear equation in terms of x and y. Okay, so most of these questions were not asked. Let us see one example here. I will explain now how to form equations. Asha is 5 years older than Rita. 5 years ago, Asha was twice as old as Rita was then. Find the present ages. Again, now when we are assuming, we have to assume ages as present ages. Okay. Now whom we are having here? Asha and Rita. You can assume Asha as x years and Rita as y years. Now what is the given data? How to write equations? We'll see. Asha is 5 years older than Rita. Means who is elder here is Asha. So Asha's age is greater than Rita. This is what you have to understand. Okay. Asha is 5 years older than Rita. So Asha is elder. So we have to add 5 to the age of Asha. That Asha is how much now? X. So x is equals to y plus 5. This is our first equation. Okay. Or if you want to solve in elimination method, you can do x minus y is equals to 5. Now second case is there. 5 years ago. 5 years ago means past. Okay. We have to subtract. 5 years ago Asha was, so x minus y, Asha was, Asha is talking about Asha. So subtract 5 from Asha. When you subtract 5 from Asha's age, you have to subtract that 5 years from Rita's age also. Okay. So x minus y is equals to twice. What is the meaning of twice? 2 times. So 2 times of Rita's age. Rita's age how much now? 5 years ago is 5 minus y minus 5. So x minus y is equals to 2 into y minus 5. So we got our 2 linear equations. By this we can solve the question. Okay. Let us see the next one. So example 2 is given here. Perimeter of a rectangular garden is 20 meter. So perimeter. What is the perimeter of rectangle? What is the formula? Is 2 into L plus B. Right? Here assume L as x and B as y. So we got 2 into x plus y is equals to how much? 20. Then x plus y value how much? Is 10. Okay. And if the length is 4 meter more than the breadth, if the length is 4 meter more than the breadth. If you didn't understand this sentence, there is one logic in rectangle. In a rectangle, length is always greater than breadth. So here L is equals to B plus 4. We got our second equation also, that is x is equals to y plus 4. You can use substitution method and solve. Okay, this is how we can solve questions on word problems. Okay, few questions were given to you. Try these questions and let us see the questions which are given in our worksheet, which should be solved by you. I'll read out for you and I'll explain you. Better you note down this while I explain. See, the first question says, from Delhi station, if we buy 2 tickets to station A and 3 tickets to the station B, there is a comma here. So here you have to stop your reading. Okay, I got some data here. If we buy 2 tickets to station A and 3 tickets to station, now we don't know the cost of ticket to station A and station B. Now assume, let cost of ticket of to the station A is X rupees. Cost of ticket to station B is Y rupees. Okay. Now how many tickets we bought first? 2 tickets. So 2x plus 3y is equals to, what is the cost? Total cost is 77 rupees. So 2x plus 3y is equals to 77. But if we buy 3 tickets to station A and 5 tickets to station B, that is 3x plus 5y. The total cost how much is? 124. So just you got your 2 equations now. You just have to use elimination method and solve the question. Okay, the next question we'll see. This is an important question. This similar type of question is there in your textbook. Point A and B are 70 kilometers apart on a highway. It means distance from A to B is 70 kilometers. Okay, that we have to write first. Given distance from A to B equals to 70 kilometers. Total distance is 70 kilometers. A car starts from A and another car starts from B at the same time. So both the cars were started at the same time. If they travel in the same direction, if they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds? Okay. Now, see here 2 conditions given. If they travel in same direction, means if one car is going to north, another car is also going to north, to the same destination they are going. If 2 objects are traveling in the same direction, then we have to reduce their speeds. Okay, x minus y kilometer per hour. Now if 2 objects coming to each other, then their speeds should be added. This you have to remember. So when 2 objects are coming to each other, towards each other, then their speeds are x plus y kilometer per hour. This you have to consider. When 2 objects are moving in the same direction, then their speed is x minus y kilometer per hour. Okay. Let us see next one. See this question 5. A man has his job with a certain monthly salary and earns a fixed increment every year. So salary is fixed, fixed increment is increasing every year. Okay. If his salary was 1500 after 4 years of service, his salary is 1500. So first year he has his salary as x. Okay. Plus after first year he will get some increment. So after how many years now? 4 years. So x plus 4y is equals to 1500. That is our equation 1. Next, and after 10 years he has 1800. Okay. So x plus 10y is equals to 1800. Okay, x plus 10y is equals to 1800. This is our second equation. So if we solve these two equations, we will get our x and y. X is fixed. Okay, so if you eliminate, x will be eliminated, so you can find y. This is our today's topic, children. This boat and streams question I already told you in my last class. Same question I explained, I think. And this sum of numerator and denominator of a fraction. So fraction question. So assume fraction as x by y, and sum of numerator and denominator of a fraction, so that is x plus y, is more than twice 4 more than twice the numerator. What is numerator? Is x. Okay, 4 more. So 2x plus 4. Twice is 2x plus 4. X plus y is equals to 2x plus 4. If the numerator is increased by 3, so if x is increased by 3, that is x plus 3, they are in the ratio 2:3, that is x plus 3 divided by y is equals to 2:3. Here you will get one more linear equation, so that you can solve both the equations, you will get your answer. Okay, this is our today's class, children. Hope you understood all these questions. If any doubt comes, send that question to us. Okay, we'll be sending you. Hope I covered all the topics here. I'll see you in next class. Take care, children. Have a good day.